Welcome to SciFic Adventures, where we uncover what's beneath these murky waters. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue seeing more than what the birds do landing on a lily pad. The water lies still. No wind, no sound. Just the hiss of cicadas and the soft lapping of a riverbank. You could be in the Congo Basin, a mangrove tangle in Queensland, or a sun-bleached estuary in Thailand, and you'd still be in a crocodile's world. These ancient reptiles don't announce themselves, they don't thrash, they don't roar, they simply wait, their nostrils barely above the surface, pupils fixed on movement. Each location hides its own version, some stretch over 20 feet, others crouch low and still in forested swamp beds. All are built for ambush. Every one of them a master of patient violence. In the shallow rivers of northern Australia, the saltwater crocodile has claimed hundreds of lives. Among them, a 56-year-old fisherman taken while wading waist-deep near Cahill's Crossing in 2017. Across the African continent, Nile crocodiles have haunted the Nile River since pharaohs reigned. Estimates suggest up to 200 human deaths annually, many of them undocumented and far from help. In 2010, an American tourist swimming in Costa Rica was dragged under by an American crocodile. Locals found her remains days later downstream. The smaller dwarf crocodile is rarely seen, but even it has been known to attack when cornered, especially during the rainy season in West African forests, and the critically endangered Siamese crocodile. Once hunted to near extinction, it's now making a quiet comeback in the swamps of Cambodia, reintroducing a threat locals haven't faced in decades. Which crocodile species is known to inhabit both freshwater rivers and the open sea? A. Nile crocodile. B. Dwarf crocodile. C. Saltwater crocodile. D. Siamese crocodile. Correct answer. C. Saltwater crocodile. What is the estimated number of annual human fatalities caused by Nile crocodiles? Say 50, B 100, C 200, D 300. Correct answer, C 200. In the flooded forests of Cambodia, a conservationist reported hearing a single echoing scream during a night patrol in 2015. They were alone, or so they thought. No radio signal, no flashlight strong enough to pierce the blackness. When dawn came, drag marks were found on the muddy trail by the river, wide and smooth, like something heavy had been pulled backward, away from camp and into the swamp. The team found nothing else. No tracks, no blood, no body, just silence. And the strange clawed impression of a tail. They now call that stretch Ghost River. If you're enjoying the story and want to support the channel, check out the official merch store. We've got gear that probably won't save you from a 60-foot drop, but at least you'll look good while running from danger. Lina Patel was a biologist, passionate, prepared, and fearless. In 2012, she ventured deep into a remote section of West Africa to document rare dwarf crocodiles. Her journal described the forest as so thick it swallows sound. For days she tracked signs, broken branches, odd rustling by moonlight and fleeting ripples. Then her entries stopped. Searchers found her gear 3 days later, washed up beside a pool the locals avoided. Her grey waterproof jacket was torn clean through. Nearby, a shattered GoPro was recovered. One frame remained, blurred green, a flash of yellow eye and teeth. Lina was never found. What was the nickname given to the mysterious Cambodian site where a scream was heard during a night patrol? Was it A. Phantom Marsh, B. Ghost River, C. Black Hollow, or D. Shadow Bend? The correct answer is B. Ghost River. Which crocodile species was Lina Patel studying in West Africa? Was it A. Nile crocodile, B. American crocodile, C. Siamese crocodile, or D. Dwarf crocodile? The correct answer is D. Dwarf crocodile. Saltwater crocodiles don't just kill, they dominate. In 2021, footage emerged from Kakadu National Park showing a 21-foot male dragging a full-grown water buffalo into the river. No thrashing, no resistance. The beast simply vanished. Rangers later identified the croc as Goliath, a territorial male who displaced 3 others from the estuary over a span of 5 years. Locals now avoid the banks entirely, leaving offerings during certain times of year, a silent pact between man and monster. In 1998, on the edge of the Okavango Delta, a teenager named Taboho was collecting water. His village warned him never to go alone, but the sun was low and he was confident. Witnesses saw the crocodile rise, not leap, just rise, from the reeds, jaws wide. It clamped down with more than 3,000 pounds of force. His brother ran for help, but by the time villagers arrived, the water was still again. That Nile crocodile was later found and killed. Inside its stomach were beads, fragments of cloth and bone. What was the nickname given to the 21-foot crocodile documented in Kakadu National Park? A. Colossus. B. Leviathan. C. Goliath. D. Kraken. The correct answer is C. Goliath. Where did Taboho's fatal encounter with the Nile crocodile occur? A. Nile River. B. Okavango Delta. C. Congo Basin. D. Lake Victoria. The correct answer is B. Okavango Delta. They were believed to be gone, extinct in the wild, written off by scientists. Then, in 2001, a villager near the Cardamom Mountains watched something slide through his rice paddy, something with armored scales and golden eyes. Now, reintroduction programs in Cambodia are reviving Siamese crocodiles, blending conservation with an undercurrent of danger. These creatures are small compared to their saltwater cousins, but just as cunning. And after decades without predators, nearby communities are learning all over again how fragile peace can be. In 2020, Hurricane Iota slammed into the Caribbean coast. Floodwaters overwhelmed everything. In the aftermath, rescue workers found not just displaced homes, but displaced predators. An American crocodile was spotted swimming down the flooded streets of Barranquilla, Colombia. A young boy, barely 10, was pulled from the water just in time by a Red Cross responder. Behind him, the croc had surged forward, its snout inches from his foot. They called it a miracle. But for locals, it was a reminder. When the storm ends, the danger sometimes begins. Where are conservationists reintroducing the critically endangered Siamese crocodile? A. Laos. B. Thailand. C. Cambodia. D. Vietnam. The correct answer is C. Cambodia. Which storm led to crocodiles being spotted in flooded Colombian streets? A. Hurricane Mitch. B. Hurricane Eta. C. Hurricane Iota. D. Hurricane Katrina. The correct answer is C. Hurricane Iota. Crocodiles are more than just ancient relics. They are living predators capable of both stealth and sudden violence. From rainforests to river mouths, their domain is growing, often where we least expect it. If you found today's stories gripping, like and subscribe for more true adventures from the edge of the unknown. And don't forget to visit the merch store. You never know when you'll need gear that screams.